Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's February 27th, 2025. Not getting much stuff done outside today. I'm just coming out to go over the workshop here and all. The claims adjuster from the insurance company is supposed to come tomorrow afternoon and all. And we've been getting a fair amount of rain. The snow is really melting like crazy. But we've got a lot of stuff to do, and there's more. You know, one of the trusses is ripped off from the back of this building here, and the roof is open there, and we're getting some water damage inside there as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get the go-ahead to start with some of the major work. I do film everything that I am doing, and yesterday I was able to gather some of the small hand tools out of the very back up tools that I had right up against the south wall here. There's still a whole bunch buried in the snow there, and I see my protective bucket is off. And of course, with the building being open, you know, animals can get in there now too, like raccoons and all, and I think that's already happened. But yesterday I was able to uncover part of this portable diesel tote that I've got here. I've still got a bunch of glass I got to pick up. Thea came out yesterday afternoon and helped pick up some of the glass here. I pulled out some more of the materials that were here. I still got to break these things down some. I really hate everything going to a landfill, things that can be recycled and go to their appropriate designated spot. So we'll see what I'm able to do and how quickly I've got to get it done. And my bucket that I had here over, so I've got to call EV Energy because I'm sure some rainwater is getting into my diesel tank here. This got pulled out a little bit when I was pulling out the overhead door and all. And so I was able to get some of the roof section here down and over here, and more of the wall section that came down right here out. But it's still real dangerous working here at this point. I've got a lot more hand tools around in here that I've got to get out. And I'll probably wait until tomorrow to do that. The weather, you know, the weather's changing again. That's the Avant 860i in there underneath the roof there. Everything's right on top. The cab is what's holding everything up there. So that's pretty, and that's what, just 4.5, 5 months old now, I think. All of the outlets for you know, for the surveillance cameras that were on the back side here are broken and all. There's a bunch of them still in the ground here, and a couple right up over there as well. So it's challenging here trying to get this stuff done. Some solar panels underneath here, and of course the Kawasaki Mule is right there, basically crushed right down with the roof section on top of there. You see a lot of my storage cabinets are being compressed by the laminated beam there, and the roof on top of that, and the snow on top of that. It's frustrating. You lose some sleep when you have situations like this. And of course it took down some of the fencing we have here, the kennel panels, and the first 2 rows of the blueberry bushes here are crushed underneath here. So that's going to affect what we do. So I'm pretty happy with what I was able to accomplish yesterday. These are my small solar systems that I use for my small battery systems, and there's another big panel of them over there as well. And of course we had a lot of damaged tools here, and I've got to look over the rest of the tools to see just what is damaged. But there's quite a few tools that are in good shape over here, hand tools, some of my masonry tools, are okay over here as well. So it's a challenge. And for those people that don't know what composite slate looks like, let me grab one here. So this is composite slate. The lower part below those squares is what shows up, and it's all nailed with stainless steel nails. And this is Max Company, it looks like there. I don't have my glasses on. And you can see under all of the eaves and the ridges all have copper, and those are all of the copper snow stops or ice dams that are all along it as well. So that's what the composite slates actually look like. It looks like a real slate roof. And, you know, they're guaranteed to last over 50 years, but not when the building collapses at all. That's how those things work out. So anyways, I just thought I'd make this quick video to let you know we're still plugging away. It is, you know, this sort of thing is stressful. I'm not one who gets very much sleep on a regular basis. I mean, 5 hours is plenty of sleep for me. So I'm up real early. I do, you know, 9, 10 o'clock at night on my average nights, especially during the wintertime, I'm ready to go to sleep. Well, last night, because of losing so much sleep and all, you know, it's like, well, I was up at 1 the day before, and I think about 2:30 this morning. So I'm doing a little bit better, but, you know, it's just, it drains you physically and mentally, the whole process. And probably, you know, be honest with you, one of the most frustrating thing is getting someone, having faith that the insurance company adjusters are going to not cheat you. That is a concern of mine. Yesterday I did have my contractor come out and look at the situation, gave me an estimate, and this is for everything, for demo and all that, not for any of the equipment inside, but for taking the building down, repairing the other building over there as well, but all of the demo work that's got to be done, and then rebuilding the building and making sure that our sidewalls don't buckle out like what happened here with this. I think that the trusses, because we doubled the number of trusses, we had more than adequate, because I plugged some of this in to some artificial intelligence calculators to give me, you know, the results of, geez, with the roofing structure, the way that it was done, it should have had no problem with the weight on here. Even, you know, I said, you know, like if we had 8 foot of snow on there, it still should have held up. You know, if you get over 80 to 100 psi, that should be very, very good. Well, this was like 140, 150. So, but what ended up happening was the side walls kicked right out. And I think this happened secondarily, this side here. But as I already showed you on the west side over here, that wall completely kicked out. And of course, once you lose your exterior wall supports, then the roof starts to tumble. The laminated beams start twisting and leaving their central posts that they're on. And you can see this whole wall kicked right out. And of course, this is where Optimus Maximus, the Grand L6060 is, Suki, the RTV, Kubota, the new Kubota one, and then Pepe, my Kawasaki Mule, which is in there as well. And they're just on their sides like this, crushed right down. So it's going to be a ticklish situation, just gradually trying to work in here, get enough of the roof off of the sections bit by bit, and then getting what pieces of equipment I can get out, and then working further in is from what I think we'll end up having to do. Trying to pick up all the glass around here now. I still got to call EV Energy. as well. And there is, by accident yesterday, I never knew that there were public, sorry, I'm trying to get the camera here, public adjusters or claims adjusters. So I guess from what I understand after speaking with a different group of public adjusters that are down south, and after Katrina, some of the adjusters that were working for the insurance companies were saying, well, geez, you know, they're just chopping the amount of coverage, you know, payback that the people have been paying insurance for quite some time. That got to be quite an issue, and some of these adjusters went out and formed their own public agencies for representing the homeowners or the business owners, whatever it may be. And so they're advocates, and they end up fighting the insurance companies, trying to get people, you know, the owners of the businesses, the homes, the farms, whatever it may be that's insured, get them fully compensated. Now there is you do have to compensate them as well, but I guess that's something that I will be considering as well. We'll have to see, because the estimate is pretty darn high just to do the demo and rebuild the building and repair that building over there. That doesn't include anything inside. And prices have gone up so much. It's just amazing. And now these are, it's supposed to be full replacement. So when we got the insurance, we made sure when we insured these buildings, we made sure that it's full replacement costs for it. And well, I don't know how things will work out yet. It's raining again right now, a nice mist. It's probably going to come back over us now. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. I'm going to try and recover a little bit today. Oh, there's one of my Sunbuck cameras down there on the south wall. So, and as you know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, we have surveillance, security, and all. And the same thing with this building. We want to make sure that it gets all of the technology that we put into it. Back there, it has its own routers and network stations for doing work back here as well. So I guess we'll see how everything works out. Fingers crossed it'll work out. I really do appreciate everybody who's commented and given us support throughout the whole process. Sorry, the wind is starting to kick up now, so I'll end this quickly. But Dee and I both appreciate the outpouring of support, and you know, people praying for us and caring about it and all. And there's people who got it much worse than us. This is just a building, and we're okay. Thank God. I mean, it is bizarre that I wasn't in here when it went down. If it wasn't for Thea saying, I need you to help me with these computer program issues, I'd have been out here. So kind of a miracle there, I guess. So anyways, I'll end this here now. I'll probably get back at it out here tomorrow. I got more office work and more phone calls to make now as well. So I think that's about it. Once again, we really appreciate you, and I hope everybody's staying safe. And these things that I'm going over, I want to make sure that people are at least aware of some of the challenges that we run into, whether it's gardening or whatever we're doing in the food forest, or heavy equipment, pond digging, whatever it may be. And when you run into obstacles like an insurance claim, you know, whatever challenges we run into, I want to make sure that we share that information with everyone, so that people can potentially learn from it and be aware that there's advocacy adjusters out there, or claims appraisers, I guess, and we'll fight for those of us that are insured. So I'm not sure that I'll get them involved yet, but I've learned about that just recently, didn't know that, and just wanted to share that information. Once again, thanks so much. I hope you stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.